this country have really let this country down. We've let pop culture drive our culture in the ground. And I stood by and watched it, shook my head and wondered why nobody's putting up a fight. From here on out, well, I'm gonna do my part. From here on out, I'm gonna listen to my heart. Well, it may be just one voice, but I'm gonna make it heard. And I'm not giving in or backing down from here on out. Tell me, why do we allow the illegals? After all, they're illegal. So why do we allow the illegals to keep on coming in? Well, I know we're a nation of immigrants. If you think I'm against them, that's not what I meant. I just wish they'd come here legally and maybe try to learn the language a bit. Yeah, it just doesn't seem fair to me, to the ones who've done it right. We might as well tell them obeying the law is a waste of time. Tell me, why do we allow the illegals? Ellis Island greeted them one by one at the turn of the century. They came to find a better way in the land of opportunity. When they set foot on this shore, they left their motherland behind. 'Cause becoming an American was the only thing on their mind. What happened to the pie? What happened to the dream? When we would all melt into one family style. Somebody tell me how we turn this cauldron upside down. We're hyphenated, segregated, we're not just Americans. What happened to the pie? Well, I know we all came from somewhere else once upon a time. There are banners waving and American flags, and new mamas pointing up. Here comes your dad. They didn't want to leave, but they were glad to go. Freedom said, I need you, and not one said no. Tonight there'll be no talking about the war, but there'll be lots of holding on to what they've been fighting for. Lonely's leaving town, love is coming in, 'cause the next plane touching down is bringing someone back again. And the answer to a prayer is coming right out of the clouds. And all the sleepless nights and empty days are over now, 'cause Lonely's leaving town. Makes me wanna sing out loud, with a voice that's free and proud, for those who fell on blood-stained ground, for my country. Wanna let the world know where I stand, that I believe in the heart of this great land, and that I pray God's guiding hand for my country. Last night I had a nightmare. John Kerry was president. He was talking on TV from his brand new residence. The press was all around him. Yeah, they were hanging on every word. And from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, this is what the whole nation heard. Welcome to the Waffle House. Well, you better listen up today, 'cause the side of my mouth I'm talking from ain't the same as yesterday. And if I contradict myself, we'll chalk it up to good policy. 'Cause I believe we absolutely ought to sometimes never change what we believe without a doubt. Welcome to the Waffle House. We started taking questions. Looking out across the nation, is it any wonder why it's hard to find justice in this day and time? They're leaving out the good book and what the people have to say. I'd like to ride on up to Washington and tell them to their face, I want my country back the way it used to be, when choosing right from wrong wasn't labeled extreme. Oh, I just close my eyes and I can see justice being served where God is supreme, and I want my country back. Well, I heard some movie stars talking on TV. They said they were being a voice for you and me, saying things like no blood for oil and not in our name. And just like the roar of an F-15, I heard this country say, hey, Hollywood, we hear your message and it don't sound good. You're just running this country down with our troops overseas. Hey, Hollywood, take a look around if you would. And if you don't love this land, you're free to leave. Goodbye. We had warmth in the winter, in the summer cool shade. In the land of the free and the home of the brave. From where I sit now, it's a long way back. Since the day we arrived, we've been under attack. Uncle Sam's got me on long, gonna give my best for the folks back home. It's who I am and where I'm from. In a blaze of glory, gonna do what it takes if I have to die fighting for the USA. 'Cause the motherland said it needs to be done. And don't you know I'm her native son? They say war is too big a price to pay, that America should sit and wait until everyone says it's okay. They believe if we'll just be nice to our enemies and just keep saying all we want is peace, then our freedom will be guaranteed. But I believe someone can give you money, someone can give you love, and if you're lucky, God will give you mercy. But freedom is not me.